kindergartners. I am so happy to be here with you today for another lesson. I want to play a game with you. I'm going to hold this paper up in front of my face, and when I pull the paper down, I'm going to be showing you a face that has some type of emotion. Have you heard that word emotion before? Emotion is just when you have a really strong feeling. So when I show you my face with a certain emotion, I want you to try to guess what emotion I'm trying to show you. Let's try it. Ready? What did you think that was showing? It was excited. I hope you said excited. All right, if you didn't, that's okay. Let's try another one. How about this? What did you say? In my head, I was thinking sad. You may have said something else, but I was thinking sad. Let's try another one. What did you say? What really strong feeling did you think? I was thinking of the word angry. Angry is when you have a really, really mad, strong, mad feeling. How about this one? What word did you say? In my mind, I was thinking of the emotion happy. All right, that was a fun game. Now, the activities we're doing today might be a little more fun for you if you have someone in your house to do the activities with you. So if you have a mom or a dad or an older brother or sister or grandma, grandpa, babysitter, someone to do these activities with you, it might be a little bit more fun for you. All right, let's see. The next thing I want to do is I want to play a little guessing game. And I'm going to show you some pictures, and I want you to see if you can guess what emotion the kids are showing in these pictures. All right, here we go. Let me see. Try to hold them this way. It's a little bit blurry. Let's see. What do you think the girl in this picture is feeling? I think she's feeling sad. You may have said something else. I want you to tell the person in your house what feeling word you think this person is feeling. All right, what about this picture? What word? Tell the person that you're watching this video with what feeling you think this girl might be feeling. My word for the way she looks is the word disappointed. I think she looks disappointed. You may have said something else, and that's okay. Maybe when you looked at this, you thought, to me, that girl looks bored, and that's okay if to you she looks bored. I have this book here because I'm going to read this book with you in a little bit, but I'm going to see if maybe on this camera my pictures will show up a little bit better. Let's see. That's a little bit better maybe. What feeling do you think of? What emotion do you think of when you look at this picture? The word I came up with was happy, and maybe you said happy, and maybe you said something else. Sometimes we can look at a face that's showing a certain emotion, and we can think of different ideas for what emotion we might be seeing, and that's okay. What emotion do you think this boy is showing? How do you think he feels in this picture? Tell the person that you're with. I'm going to guess maybe this boy is mad or angry. All right, what about this picture? What do you think this boy looks like? Tell the person you're with. To me, I think of the word brave. I think this boy looks like he's kind of brave. All right, how about this one? I have two more to show you, and then I want you to guess. What emotion do you think this person is feeling? When you look at his face, what do you think he's feeling? Tell the person you're with. All right, my word is excited. Excited is when a person is super happy. They're so full of happiness. and anticipation that something really great is happening. Okay, I have one more to show you. What word do you think of when you look at this person's face? I'm thinking of the word scared. Were you thinking scared too, or were you thinking something else? All right, well, we're talking about feelings today. It's really important to learn to understand your own feelings and to think about how you feel inside and to know what to say about your feelings, to say if you're feeling sad or lonely or scared or angry or happy or shy. It's good to say how you're feeling. And sometimes when we talk about how we're feeling, it can help us know how to handle our feelings. I want to read you this story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And maybe you've heard this story before. As we read through this story, as we listen to it, I want you to think about what are some of the ways that people might feel in this story. So we're going to pause and I'm going to ask you, how do you think this person feels and why do you think they feel like that? All right, the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears. They lived in a house in the woods. One of the bears was Papa Bear, one was Mama Bear, and one was Baby Bear. If you look at their faces here, how do you think they're feeling at this time? I might guess happy. It looks like they're singing and playing and having a good time together, and I see smiles on their face, and smiles are a good clue for happiness. Each of them had their own porridge bowl. Papa Bear had a great big bowl, Mama Bear had a middle-sized bowl, and Baby Bear had a wee little bowl. And they each had a chair to sit on. Papa Bear had a great big chair, Mama Bear had a middle-sized chair, and Baby Bear had a wee little chair. Each bear had a bed to sleep in too. Papa Bear had a great big bed, Mama Bear had a middle-sized bed, and Baby Bear had a wee little bed. One morning the three bears cooked some porridge for breakfast. While it was cooling, they went out into the woods in search of honey. I wonder if when they had to wait for their porridge to be done, if they felt maybe disappointed, or maybe they were feeling impatient and tired of waiting, so they went out for a walk. After they left, a little girl named Goldilocks passed by their house. She knocked on the door. No one answered, so she went right in. Look at her face. Goldilocks was rather hungry, so she decided to eat some of the porridge. It smelled so good. First, she tasted the porridge from Papa Bear's great big bowl, but it was too hot for her. Then she tasted the porridge from Mama Bear's middle-sized bowl, but it was too hot for her as well. And then she tasted the porridge from Baby Bear's wee little bowl, and it was just right, so she ate it all up. I wonder how Goldilocks felt when she knocked on that door and no one answered. I wonder if she was curious to see what was inside. And then we know she was hungry and she ate up all of that porridge, and maybe at the end she felt satisfied because she had a full tummy. Goldilocks felt tired, so she sat down in Papa Bear's great big chair, but it was too hard for her. Then she sat down in Mama Bear's middle-sized chair, but it was too soft for her. Then she sat down in Baby Bear's wee little chair, and it was just right for her. But it broke. Look at her face. Her face looks like... What word, what emotion would you use to describe how she's feeling here? I might use a word like worried, concerned, scared. Then Goldilocks went upstairs to the Three Bears' bedroom. First she lay down on Papa Bear's great big bed, but it was too hard for her. Then she lay down on Mama Bear's middle-sized bed, but it was too soft for her. Then she lay down on Baby Bear's wee little bed. It wasn't too hard. It wasn't too soft. It was just right for her, so she pulled up the covers and went to sleep. She looks very peaceful here. I think she's feeling quite content. Uh-oh, soon after the three bears came home, they noticed at once that something was wrong. Somebody has been eating my porridge, Papa said in his great big voice. What do you think Papa's feeling? I think he might be angry. Somebody's been eating my porridge, said Papa Bear in her middle-sized voice, and I wonder if she's feeling confused. And somebody's been eating my porridge and has eaten it all up, cried Baby Bear in his wee little voice. And sometimes when people cry, that's a clue for how they might be feeling when they're feeling sad. The three bears knew somebody was in their house. Somebody has been sitting in my chair, said Papa Bear in his great big voice. Somebody has been sitting in my chair, said Mama Bear in her middle-sized voice. And somebody has been sitting in my chair and has broken it, cried Baby Bear in his wee little voice. How do you think they're feeling? Look at that face. Can you make your face match Papa Bear's face? Or Mama Bear's face? Or Baby Bear's face? They seem very angry, mad. The three bears hurried upstairs to their bedroom. Somebody has been lying in my bed, said Papa Bear. Somebody has been lying in my bed, said Mama Bear. And somebody has been lying in my bed, and there she is. Oh my, look at Goldilocks' face. She seems surprised, very surprised to see the three bears. Goldilocks woke up, and when she saw the three bears, she jumped out of her bed, raced down the stairs, and ran out the front door. Goldilocks ran as fast as she could through the woods. The three bears called for her to come back, but Goldilocks ran and ran and ran, and the three bears never saw her again. There were a lot of emotions to talk about in that story. At the beginning, we talked about the bears being happy and enjoying their time, maybe disappointed that their porridge was taking too long. And then we had Goldilocks, who was curious, so she went inside. She broke a chair, and then she probably was very surprised, but maybe she was content when she ate the porridge. And then she was probably scared when she woke up and saw those bears. There were a whole bunch of emotions that we could talk about from that story. Here's what I want to do. I want to think about when you have certain things, I want you to find some things in your house that represent that feeling. So let's try this. I want you to show me, or the person that you're doing this video with, a happy face. What does your face look like when it's happy? Now, you're going to have to pause the video for this, but I want you to pause the video, and then I want you to go find something in your house that makes you feel happy. And then I want you to come back and show me and tell the person that you're watching this with why that thing makes you so happy. Okay, pause the video. All right, I hope you found something that makes you happy. I know for my kids, their stuffed animals make them happy, their toys make them happy, their pets make them happy. So I hope you found something in your house that makes you happy. Okay, now I want you to show me what your face looks like when it is excited. What do you look like when you're excited? Show me your excited face. All right, you're going to pause again, and I want you to go find something in your house that you might get excited about. Okay, go get your thing and come back. All right, did you find something that makes you feel excited? I want you to tell me, if you're not with anybody else or the person you're with, why that thing might make you feel excited. All right, now here's what I want to talk about. Sometimes we feel a little bit sad. Feeling sad is not fun, but sometimes we feel sad. What does your face look like when you feel sad? Can you think of some things that make you feel sad? I want you to find something in your house that might make you feel a little bit more comforted if you're feeling sad. If you have sad feelings in your mind and in your heart, you're just feeling so sad, is there something that you have that might make you feel a little bit more comforted? When you're feeling sad, pause the video, go find that thing and bring it back. All right, good job. I hope you found something that makes you feel more comforted and that you could tell the person that you're with what you found and why it makes you feel more comforted. Here's the last one. Sometimes we get really mad or really angry. Even Mrs. Mackenzie gets mad or angry sometimes. Sometimes we get really mad, but when we get mad, it's important that we learn how to calm down. It's important when we're mad that we don't do things that are wrong choices. We want to try to calm our bodies down because when we're mad, we don't want to throw things or have a big temper tantrum. We want to calm ourselves down and we want to find a way to be mad, but to be calm when we're mad. So I want you to go find something in your house, and maybe it's the same as our last item, but go find something in your house that might help you calm down if you're feeling angry. Okay, pause the video. All right, good job. I hope you found something that could make you feel calm. It's important to remember when we have big angry feelings to learn how to calm ourselves down. All right, for this last thing we're going to do, you will need a piece of paper and some crayons. So I'll let you pause the video again to go get some paper and some crayons. All right, here's my paper, and I want you to follow along with me. We're going to fold this paper 2 times, so do it with me. We're just going to take the paper, we're going to fold it over so that the sides of each of the 2 sides match each other. Then we're going to kind of crease it in the middle, and then we're going to fold it over another time. And if this is tricky to follow how I'm folding, you can have your grown-up who you're watching with help you to fold your paper. Okay, so when I open it up, there's kind of 4 rectangles here. And I'm going to just take a crayon, you can use any color for this, and I'm going to draw a line to show my 4 rectangles. I'm going to get something different. Okay. Now, it might be tricky for you to write these words. So if you can write these words, follow with me and write them. But if you need help from a grown-up, have a grown-up help you. So in this box, I'm going to write the word mad. Mad. M-a-d. Mad. All right. In this box, I'm going to write the word happy. Happy. And you can pause this video as we are going along. If this is going a little too fast for you, you can pause it. In this box, I'm going to write the word sad. And over here, I'm going to write the word surprise. Surprise has a lot of letters to it. Surprise, S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E. Okay, so I will have you write these 4 words in your boxes, and we're going to try to think of something that might make you have these feelings. Now, I was trying to think if I had to give mad a color. What color would you give mad? Is there a color in your crayon box that you think is kind of like a mad, angry color? You pick the color that you think represents mad. For me, I chose red because to me, red is a color that kind of feels like it could show really being angry and mad. All right, what about a color to represent being happy? If you were to think about happy being a color, what color would you pick for happy? There's no right or wrong answer. It can be any color. I chose for mine yellow. Because to me, yellow just seems bright and cheerful. So to me, yellow is kind of like a happy color. All right, let's think about sad. If you were thinking about sad and you had to pick a color to show sadness, what color would you use to show sadness? I'm going to use blue. I think about blue kind of being a down, calm, sad color. Maybe you don't. That's okay. All right, and then the last word I have on here is the word surprise. And I want you to pick a color when you think about being surprised. think of a color that you would use for surprise. I'm choosing orange. To me, orange is like something that would be shocking, unexpected, but also bright and cheery. All right, now you're going to have to pause the video to do this, but in each of the boxes, I want you to use your color to draw something that might make you mad. Like when I think about what makes me mad, maybe I would draw a picture of someone taking something from me. If someone took something that was mine, that might make me mad. So I would draw that with red. When I think about what makes me happy, I would draw that with my yellow crayon. Let's see if I can get my paper to lay flat. And something that makes Mrs. Mackenzie happy is when I get to spend time with the people that I love. That would make me happy. So I would draw a picture of that in the happy box. All right, something that might make me sad might be having to say goodbye to somebody that I am sad to say goodbye to. That might make me sad. Or if I lose something. And then something that might surprise me might be maybe getting a present. I'll just draw that real quick so you can see how this works. So if I'm wanting to draw something that would make me feel surprised, something like a present would make me feel surprised. So I draw that with my orange. So when this video is over, you can finish this or you can pause this right now and draw the things that might make you feel that way. So the next time you're feeling some really big feelings, you have some really strong emotions, I want you to pause and think about how am I feeling right now and give your emotions a feeling word. Say, I'm feeling angry. I'm noticing that I'm frustrated. I realize that I'm sad right now. Give your emotions a feeling. And then when you experience those feelings, think about why do I feel this way? And then you can think about how you want to act with your feelings. It's been so good being here with you. I always love seeing you and teaching you, and I can't wait to see you next time. All right, goodbye, boys and girls.